Hey guys, welcome back here to Advanced Bass Fishing, and appreciate you guys swinging by the channel and hanging with me a little bit today. We're going to be talking about the different colors, some of my favorite colors of walking topwaters. And the reason I wanted to do this is May is a great time to fish the old school walking topwater. It's one of my favorite months. Bass are in this post-spawn stage and they really hit topwaters really good this time of year. So I've got 5 or 6 different colors here that are my personal favorites that I caught a lot of fish on. And I'm sort of going to describe to you guys the situations that this works in here in today's episode here. And also guys, I'll put my walking topwater link in the Tackle Warehouse link in the description of this video. You guys would like to order a few walking topwaters, you can use that link there to get you some. That's much appreciated. And guys, real quick, one thing I want to share with you guys, Father's Day is right around the corner. You guys know if you struggle with getting gifts for people like myself, I'm gonna make it easy for you. Guys, get them one of this right here. This is that Cast King Steel Stream fishing tool kit. It's got a bunch of really cool tools in it here for every fisherman. It's got like fillet knives, it's got pliers, it's got scissors in there, it's got hook removers, it's got grippers, different types of cords in there. It's a really cool gift for fishermen. So if you're interested in one, guys, I'll put the my Cast King link in the description of the video here. You can just get it through the website there. And if you use the promo code RandyB, you get a discount on the fishing tool kit. So really appreciate that. Okay, I love fishing a walking topwater in May under the right conditions, which there's a lot of different conditions it works in. May is one of the few times a year that you can catch fish on a walking topwater in a lot of different conditions in terms of water visibility and the type of lake that you're fishing. It works all over the place. And the reason is post-spawn bass or something about it, their mood and their personality and whatever they're doing during the post-spawn, they really react well to a walking topwater. They come through the water. I mean, they just really aggressively bite it. In shallow water, medium depths, and even in deeper water. So I wanted to go over some of my favorite colors here and sort of explain to you guys when I like to fish them. So we'll get into that. Now, first of all, like any of it, walking topwaters are always going to be better on a cloudy day. That's just the nature of a topwater plug in general. So that's without even being said. All these baits are going to work better on some type of a cloudy day, some more than others, and some also in correlation with your water visibility, because the cleaner the water in general, the more important it is to have a low light day. If you've got more off-colored water, you can target, shady areas or places maybe that don't have shade on it and still catch them in it. Although I don't like to fish a walking topwater in real stained water, but I do fish it up into water visibility that's like, 1.5 feet of visibility. I've caught a lot of fish in that type of situation with it. So given that, let's go over some of my favorite. Guys, here's one of my all-time favorites. This is the old bullfrog pattern Spook here. Just like I said, it's yellow on the bottom, whatever, bullfrog pattern. This is a very old color. This color's been around for probably 55, 60 years. Catches them great in a lot of different situations. The bullfrog is one of my favorite colors in off-colored water. I've caught a ton of fish on the bullfrog, like down at Grand Lake in Oklahoma, where you got water visibility about like that. So it's really good in off-colored water and stained water. The biggest bass I ever caught on a topwater plug in my entire life was at the Bassmaster Megabass tournament down at Lake Murray. I caught an 8-pound, 13-ouncer on this exact Spook right here. This is exact bullfrog Spook in those conditions I just described to you guys there. Okay, the next one of my favorite, and this works in a lot of different conditions. This is just a bright yellow spook. This is actually a saltwater model here. And this saltwater model, guys, it works really good for smallmouth and clear water, like very clear water situation. And it works really good in the dirtiest water, like that water visibility, again, around 1.5 feet, especially if you have a low light type of a day. The yellow is a really good color. It's a really good color right off the bat in the morning. And they can see it from a long way away. I mean, that's pretty obvious why yellow would work pretty good with that. Okay, probably my all-time favorite spook color next to a bullfrog is what they call the Christmas tree. Now, the Christmas tree is a great color in the cleanest water you can find. I catch a lot of fish on the Christmas tree, like here in the Ozark Lakes, Bull Shoals, Table Rock Lake, where you have water visibility at 8 or 10 foot clarity. Let me give you a tip, guys. If you've got clear water and you got bluff banks, take a Christmas tree pattern spook and fish it parallel to those bluffs in the month of May and clear water. You'll get your line stretched big time, especially if you got some spotted bass in the lake. Another all-time favorite, guys, that works good in a lot of conditions is the yellow shore minnow spook. This one's been around a long time. It's sort of similar to this one, except it's got a translucent belly on it. So it's a little bit better, you know, a little bit wider range of conditions. Again, it's a low light bait. The shore minnow is a good all-around spook color in a lot of different water clarities. If it's real clear water, you can catch them on it in, you know, cloudy days. If it's, you know, brighter sun days, it works good in that medium depth or that medium visibility type zone. Caught a lot of fish on the shore minnow. One of my friends named Randy Mosley, he's one of the best Zare spook fishermen I ever met, and this is his favorite color, is the yellow shore minnow, especially like up at Lake the Ozarks. And then finally, guys, one of my favorites also, it's become my favorite here recently. This is the Megabass diamanté, and this is called the Kasori shad pattern. And I'll put this diamanté link in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description. The difference between the diamanté and like a Zare spook is the diamanté has a little bit tighter side-to-side motion on it, so you can fish a little bit faster if they want a little bit faster pace. Therefore, it makes the you know, the diamanté really good in another clear water situation where you want that bait moving a little bit faster through the water. But that's super natural looking, realistic looking shad pattern there. But that Kasori shad, really good color. So that's some of my favorites, guys, that I've caught a lot of fish on. Topwater plugs, as far as a lure category with color goes, I think probably color probably makes the least amount of difference on any lure category that there is, simply because the bait is on the surface and they can't see the color real good like a jerk bait or a crankbait or a jig or something like that. When a topwater lure is working across the surface like that, it's going to dart under the water a little bit, so they get glimpses of the color once in a while. So overall, I have found that the color is probably least important in a topwater as any other category, but nevertheless, it's important. I've seen some situations, guys, where it's all about the color. I mean, without a doubt, color makes a difference in topwaters, just not quite as much as other lure categories out there. And everybody's got their own favorite color. One honorable mention I will give you is a black one. Caught a ton of fish on a black spook. Black spook is really good in off-colored water, bright days, throwing it up into shady areas. So anyway, guys, hope that helps you guys out with some topwaters. Again, I'll link these in my Tackle Warehouse link, and appreciate y'all tuning in.